Okay, I'm back. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Awesome. Thank you, Nettie. You know, sometimes Call of Nature you don't have a whole lot of choice. Throw this stuff in there. I wonder what I got in here. I'm still wondering why it doesn't let me make yucca juice. I had the yucca, I had the water, but it did not let me make yucca juice. Wow, I went through that ammo quick. So let's try to be sneaky. I think I've only done this POI once, so I'm not exactly sure how intense it's going to be. That is a garage door you cannot open.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Great. Pigeons. Flying rats, if you ask me. I hear a dog. Over the fence. That was great. It's kind of dumb of me just to run in here, though. Nah. You know, I should have took that little bit of stuff that I put on the drone off the drone and put it on the truck. Let's go do that real quick. Before we get too deep in this. Gotta hold absolutely still for a minute for your drone to quit spazzing out. I would love to know what you're trying to eat off the carpet over there. This is my third stream today. So I'm trying to fit a little food in here and there. A kitty cat picture. I usually do a couple streams a day, but tomorrow, I don't know if you can see my puppy walking behind me back there. She's trying to get comfortable. Love her. She's such a sweetie. Tomorrow, I am going to make an attempt to do some canning. If you're not aware what canning is, because some people don't, it just depends on if you grew up with it or not. It's preserving your food. And what I'm going to be making is my apple pie filling recipe.
Master, we are not alone.
I make it and then I jar it up so that I have it throughout the year. Because I really only get the appropriate kind of apples once a year. Granny Smith's. Looks like she looks like one of those blow-up dolls. I hate to say it, but yeah. I've had a lot of interesting little side jobs. Especially going to college. College students get the worst jobs. But you need something that you can have flexibility with. So I worked at a lingerie and adult novelties store for a while when I was going to school. And it was an experience, I'll just say that. Not necessarily bad, but man, people are weird.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Bad Kenny. Well, I hope Nettie comes back. I had to take a bio break, and I had been streaming for a while, so I needed to end that stream and start a new one, so when I upload them, I don't have like a 10-hour stream. How did I miss that bag? I don't know, oblivious, I guess. Got no broken windows. That's kind of a cool town picture. Old West style town. Yeah, there's no way out of here. I didn't see anything. I bet I have to go in the yard. These are pretty nice houses. I mean, considering everything's burnt. I would absolutely love to have a pool here where I live. It gets so hot in the summer. Okay, so that's the pool equipment. Nice job, Fun Pimps, because it's not easy to try to replicate all this different stuff. You know, from the real world into the game world. And I'd say they do a pretty good job. Okay, well, I'm not gonna like Oh, they really wanted you to go a certain route in here. Look at you.
My senses have picked up something. This should ease the pain.
Thanks. Get off me. $97 bullets left. Well, I ain't wasting bullets on you. Because you're a regular. I do have a broken bone. Let's see if a splint fixes it. No. I need a bandage. And I want to dump some stuff on the truck. Because there's a lot of stuff in there. Alright. So I think we've cleared out the house. Look at this. I wish it gave me armor-piercing ammo in the final stashes. I mean, it makes sense to me because if I was fighting anything armored, I would be buying. Hey Faxi, how's it going? I would be going with the armor piercing stuff. Otherwise you're just wasting your money. It's not too bad for a Tuesday. It's cold and sunny here, but Northern California, almost to the Oregon border. So about as far as you could go north without hitting Oregon. What's the weather like this time of year in Austin? I like Austin. I've been there. Isn't your motto keep Austin weird? I have. I was in Austin in the very early 80s when I was in the Army. Some buddies took me there. And we went out drinking. I think it's very artsy, which is fine with me because I get along great with artists. I also collect it. It's 28 degrees, or you're 28. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Below freezing. We're not that cold. I'd say we're probably in the 40s today, which doesn't feel like it when you're standing in the sun. But my old doggy, she don't want to go outside when it's cold. I imagine her bones hurt. Yeah, because she's like 14 and a half. Oh, thank you. This is my favorite part of streaming. You know, I'm just a gamer, but I love people and I love talking to people and different people from all over the place. I've always been like that. So these little chats that we get in, that's my absolute favorite part of streaming. I don't stream on Mondays and Fridays because I volunteer at an outreach center here in my hometown. So I do volunteer work there, and I love that too. There's a lot of good people out there that, you know, they got a lot of stuff going on. People need help right now. So if I can help them, I am more than happy to do that. When you're retired, it's good to have something meaningful to do, because you get bored really quick. I know everybody thinks, you know, retired, you know, that'd be great. It is for like the first 3 months. And then you're like, I need something to do because I don't have enough on my plate to do. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll just be me. I figure if you're going to do this, you might as well be authentic. Why put on airs for people or try to act like something you're not? Wow, I just drew a whole bunch of goobers out here. Let's see, what do I got? Well, I got some shotgun shells. Take some of these guys out with one shot. Yeah, they're pretty slow. Barrels. Not a fan. Okay, and I got a hurt leg. Well, I didn't really want to use armor piercing ammo on those. Get up here for a second. Click. Not my favorite sound. What's my age? I am 61. I will be 62 at the end of the summer. And I've been gaming for 30 plus years. Oh, that's a screamer. Those are screamers. Nope. Well, they must have got a scream off because...
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And it's empty. Hey, skinny little guy down there. 23 is a great age. I miss 23. Not everything about it, it was also a period of time where I was in college and struggling with a lot of stuff, how to pay for this and that, and oh yeah, I'm getting screamers. Nope, nope, nope. Eminem wannabe. Well, they're just coming out of the woodwork. That's a cop. Not puking on me, dude. That's gross. Girl, I don't know if you're dressed appropriately to be on a construction site. I hear banging like all over the place.
My senses have picked up something.
This one here reminds me of a mechanic I used to know named Bobby. So I call him Bobby. He just looks like him, so it strikes me funny. Nine minutes. Can I heal that faster if I use it? I'm gonna try something here. Will it even let me?
This ought to make you feel better.
Great. Make me feel better. I'm gonna use one of these. Alright. No more making noise while I'm walking around. No, no, bad boys. Bad. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. All my intro and all that stuff, I did all that stuff myself. I'm not totally computer literate, but I am a very fast learner. I worked in engineering before I retired. And
From Indeed.com. A fast learner is
computer,
someone who embodies the
cancel.
skills of being a strategic thinker and a good
Alexa's
listener and
going
applies
off
them to
on a
learning quickly.
tangent. Okay, well that was interesting. Yeah, I'm just having fun. I enjoy it. I am. It's Reluctant Sage 63, just like my gamer tag. What is this? Okay, I'll take him. That zombie is not part of this. I love that they stick this stuff out here on edges so that you risk your neck to go out there to get a little box and it's like a rock and some clay. Alright.
Incoming enemies. Prepare
Where
for
was
conflict.
that? Here it is. Like, I remember the ladder was over here somewhere. And this guy isn't even part of this POI. That guy probably is. No, Kenny. I love this thing. I just send him through the air. I think that's correct. This place is pretty spread out. And now I have a broken arm, or a sprained arm, one of the two. It was sprained, or it wouldn't have healed it. Sure, give me a second. Well, what's your username, and I'll just send you a friend request. Is it Faxi22? Nope. Because I tried it and it didn't work. I don't really use Discord very much, so I don't know how they format the names and whatever. And I can't tell you why on here it's 1963. That's something Twitch did itself. But, you know, you gotta roll with it.
Master, we are not alone.
Ow, buddy. What's going on, big man? Lumberjack? I know, rude of me to hit you in the crotch. Here, I'll try for your noggin instead. But you usually get hit where you present yourself. It's a wrong username. Well, give me your... okay. Give me a second. Alright, I sent you the friend request. Now you can tell me what what my Discord username is. It's probably something odd. Seems like every time I turn around something is a little off. Hey, a toolbox. Cool. Oh, that's a fair amount of boys right there.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Unicorns. Unfortunate. Pigeons, man, they're all over the place here. What is... oh, it's his hand. I'm like, what is that? Thought his giblets were hanging out at... never mind. It's like, well, that was unfortunate. I don't know who designed these spaces in here, but it wasn't a structural engineer or an architect, because the layout of some of these places is ridiculous. That is... See, they added that on the end. I just chose the Reluctant Sage 63 like I always do. I'm going to write it down, though. That way I know it in case somebody asks me again. I'll have to put that on my videos, because I think I've just been putting just what I thought my gamer tag was what I had for Discord. But that makes sense. You know, that they're going to add a little extra this and that in there, here and there. Never walk on a burnt floor. They always collapse.
My senses have picked up something.
Okay, so we go out the window. Big Mama! Go to sleep, Bertha. There you go. What was that movie where they stood in the corner? That horror movie. Oh geez. Terrible at these things. The water. He needs water. Have some coffee, bud. Oh, it was that home movie cam supposedly scary film, which honestly I didn't find scary at all, because I grew up in the woods and none of the noises scared me or any of that stuff. It's kind of cool how they did all these different locations. No. I know it's toilet water, but I have a filter in my helmet so that it cleans it. So I'm not really drinking pee water like it looks like. All this stuff I already have. Wanted to get everything downstairs. Sure. Lots of people ask that, actually. I can't tell you how many people's work I have looked over. Lots. It's a very common request. Sorry, dude.
Master, we are not alone.
He's a unicorn. And, well, you're not going to be a unicorn. You look more like one of those old comedians that wears that fake arrow through the head. I'm going to take the hop seed. I'm not going to take the other one, because I'm trying to complete the challenge. There's a challenge for collecting hops, and I haven't finished it yet. 8 duct tape. That was a great find. Make sure nobody's in the rafters. And I didn't get my crossbow bolts back. Well, I'm going to go back upstairs because there was a way to get into that construction trailer out there through here. I don't see anybody, but I'll guarantee you somebody's in there.
My senses have picked up.
Bertha! You have a rest, girl. Just sit on that crate right there. I'll help you go to sleep. Is that cement? I imagine I probably could gather a fair amount of it in here. What's in the box? What's in the box? And more variable shapes, so those will stack too. Do I have concrete in my inventory already? No. Pretty sure that's concrete. It is. And this is clay, and that's sand. I never realized there were so many digital artists out there until I started streaming. And it must be fierce competition with the amount of requests I get to look at people's stuff. Oh, I see. What do I have to eat? Nothing on me, but I think I have stuff on the truck. Yeah, I'll take the sand too. Why not? And before we run off, let's get the crate. Yeah, I thought there was some back here too. Yeah, you run off, Mr. Coyote, because you're not biting me. At least I hope he doesn't bite me. Okay, well that made a decent amount of space.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Doggy, you should have stayed where you were. I was going to leave you alone. But no, you had to go and do it. Now you get to be dinner. Which reminds me, I came over here to get something to eat. Chicken stock. Is that all I have? Guess that's all I have right now. Eat that. I don't even have blueberries. I Could eat the potatoes and the corn. Corn is 2, potatoes are 2. Eggs are 5. We'll eat some eggs. Doesn't give us very much though. I think we just need to hurry up and... Did I put any food in you? Just honey. I'm going to take another vitamin. This is a fairly sizable place. That's going to be sand. I think somebody that worked on this must have worked a summer job on a construction site, because they do look a lot like this. There's a lot of stuff laying around. There's a lot of those dump bins for scraps to be thrown in. Somebody trying to be sneaky. Gimme. Whoop. Spin everybody around there. Alright, well, I waved back. See if I can get rid of some of this dye. We'll make that orange. And we'll make that brown. That'll free up 2 spaces. I have 2 puppies in here with me right now, one of which is mine. She's sleeping behind me. I don't know if you can see her right there. That's Miss Mila. She's my 14-and-a-half-year-old Jack Russell terrorist.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Back off, boys. Come on, drone. I'm bleeding here. Thank you. That's a good thing about having a drone that can heal you. You don't have to take time in your battle to use a bandage. I hardly lost any health too, so that's good. Job sites often have generators too, so that's not out of the realm of realism. Get some more eggs in case I start starving again. Well, Well, they could have put something over there and then you could walk across this beam and get to it, but they didn't. So this place is relatively empty compared to some of the other ones. Maybe they were running out of ideas. That is concrete. Since I picked the other up, I'm going to grab it. That's sand. Sometimes these construction trailers are like clown cars. Zombies just roll out of them constantly. Like they had some magical pocket in there that they were all stuffed in. I know a lot of people use their pet's name as a password or part of their password. I don't do that because I know that it's common. That's funny, it's on the other side. There's so many things that wander around in here.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, back up. Anyway, I've only been doing this for 2 months. But I've met some great people. I've had some other streamers give me some tips and pointers, and I think that's really nice that they do that or did that, because they don't really need to. Person. Girl. Bobby. Now I'm just left with Bertha. If you sent me anything, I didn't get it yet. Well, these things just get more and more bare bones as you go. different stages of the job site, I guess. So, Faxi, are you from Austin, or were you just going to school there? And I'm actually from where I live here in Northern California, but I went to school in the city of Sacramento and the city of San Diego. So it wasn't really home area, but you know, a few hundred miles away. Still within my state, though. Okay, I didn't see the shed back here.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, that figures.
You seem to require first aid.
Oh, I usually do. Oh, the top of his head just blew off. Bobby? Just stay down, buddy. You're not going to win. And I'm hungry again. I think somebody had left their lunchbox here or something for me to eat out of. Probably be an old nasty sham sandwich. Oh, you sneaky git. So they threw that one little booger in there at the end just to throw me off. Alright. Too bad it wasn't like a Shamway. Okay, great. That turned the lights on. What did that do? More cement.
My senses have picked up something.
Back off, Karen. Put you back in the... You got quiet after I gave you my Discord. Are you still there? 2 minutes since new message. Let's see if... Yeah, I don't see anything in there. So... Anyway... Make sure I didn't miss any cement or anything in here. Some sand and cement. What is that? More clay. Sand and clay. Cement. clay. I'm gonna have to run back to my base so I can get some food. This is not good. Usually I have food. Wait, what is that? How far away is that? Oh, is it in the road right there? No, that's my box. Head this way and see how far away this looks like it's on the mountain. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's on a mountain. Alright, look for the base and the trader are both back the other way.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Nothing wrong with having a little fun with the zombies at their expense. Oh, we got a wandering horde right here. That's some good XP. And they drop loot bags. Bird back. Deadker. Jimmy. Where did the rest of them go? There was more. Click. Gotta love the sniper rifle just for the kickback, man. Well, none of them fools dropped a bag. So it wasn't that helpful. I head back toward my base.
My senses have picked up something.
Ah, what's a little tree? Piggy. Okay, let's look here. Got mountains, river, so I can't go that way. Alright, I need to follow it around to there and then cut across to get the treasure on my way home.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Wish I could get the headlights to work on the truck. And I'll put that off-road headlights mod on there and see if that helps. Okay. Oh, we're right near the treasure. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Probably near Arles. In the burnt biome. Alright, let's put as much of that stuff on there as we can. And get to it.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Come here, you freaking pigeon. Enough of that hooey. Oh, that one was a little deeper than usual. Well, we got some dukes out of it that time, so that's a plus. The rest of it is kind of meh. Some gold nuggies.
Master, we are not alone.
Head back to the base and get some food. almost hit a rock. I love that it doesn't take too long to get back. Even though this truck is slow, I still haven't found the supercharger. It sure beats some of the alternative, like riding that mini bike. My goodness, that was a chore. Do advanced. There you go. Yeah, I don't think I want to put one there. That'll keep things nice and bright outside. Throw that stuff in there. Stick my nuggies. Throw those away. Got so much. Medical. Food. Shotgun shells. Weapon and motor vehicle parts, and I'm going to stick those in there because I didn't have any before, just so I have them. Put this back in my inventory. That can go for sale. That can go in there. Clean this up a bit. Oh yeah, we definitely need to be making some more armor-piercing ammo. Which means I'm probably going to have to go out off camera, gather more materials, and craft all that stuff off camera. Just so I don't bore everybody to death with that stuff. Because I don't know how many people like the whole mining thing, although it can be very relaxing to do it. To watch it might seem a bit tedious, even though I talk continually, because I always do. You should not be in there. We're going to put that in the sell box, and that, and that. This I'm going to put on the truck. Those I'm going to put in there to sell, and those. And probably that. So we have a ton of 7.62 ammo, and I would love, oh, we have some more armor piercing shotgun shells. Let's open those. Yes, please. And get those up where they should be. We still don't have a lot of armor piercing rounds. I mean, I got some shotgun shells, some 44 Magnum, and I have just a few 7.62. And I forgot to feed my guy when we got back. Here, my guy, have some food. Have lots of food. And I'll actually put a stack on me. Stick those in there. Alright, and water. We've got a ton of beer. We've got goldenrod. Keep the coffee for now. I'll have to make some more. Yeah, it's just clear to me that there is a lot of crafting that I need to do. Finally, he's not hungry anymore. Looks like we have a lot of crafting that we need to do. That's not going to be helpful. Oh, I just realized that I have a whole stack of blackstrap coffee. I'd actually rather have that on me than the waters because of the stamina regen. Alright, let's see if we can fit this. I'm sure we can because I didn't have very many mods for okay, that put some lights on there. Let's see. Okay, so that doesn't do it. There we go. Left click on the D-pad. Good to know. Finish unloading the truck. Picked up a lot of stuff on the way. On this little outing. Let's throw parts in here. Crafting materials in there. All of that. Stick this battery up there. I want to get some more robotic turret ammo. Can we make a box? I guess I can make a box. I don't know how much comes in a box. Let's go ahead and do that. Still gives me a decent amount of lead. Let's just throw half of it in there and the iron. And then get this thing going here. Just give it a start and get this lead going. In real life, lead wouldn't take that long to smelt. It's very soft. You can squish raw lead with your fingers. And apparently I had extra of these because I had more than a stack in here. And I forgot to put the gas. I think I took gas by accident. Crafting. I'm going to take one of those and that. I'm just going to leave that down. We're just going to run back in anyway. Let's put those in there. And then I will come through and take all of this stuff. And clean this up. There we go. And I hadn't noticed that we got a nail gun, which is great because I've been using a hammer to do my repairs. Not that I couldn't make a nail gun at this point, but I just didn't want to waste the materials or use them. Let's see, this goes in here. Did I see? I did. You're not supposed to be in there. Okay, just making sure I didn't accidentally throw something you'd have to dig out of the ground in there, because that's what this gathered box is for. And I'm going to repair this and throw it in there. And what do we got here? Blade trap bundle. I haven't used blade traps. I guess we could, technically. Just going to read those because they're not worth anything. Throw those in medical to make, actually can make more first aid bandages. Recipes, oh no. Recipes. Oh, that's not aloe cream. The other ones are. I was like, why isn't it letting me? Stick those in there, and actually I should probably put them on my drone, since she's been doing a lovely job of healing me. Anything else? Nope, and the truck's empty. We've got that cooking over there. So I think at this point I'm going to call a close to this episode on day 41. And I'm going to make some armor piercing ammo for the Horde Day, day 42. So I'm going to do that off camera so y'all don't have to endure it. Anyway, thanks for your support. Always appreciate you. Thanks for coming by and spend some time with me. Faxi and Nettie, always a pleasure. And I will join you in the next one.